Today's spotlight is Law Office of Johnson, McLeod, and Gurn. So today we want to know a little bit about each one of you guys, and we're going to start with Stephanie.
Thank you, Becky.
You're welcome.
Well, I was a prosecutor with the District Attorney's Office for 7 years. That was a fantastic opportunity that I had to serve in that capacity. Of course, that's where Bruce, Victor, and I met when we all three were former assistant district attorneys, and worked in that capacity for 7 years. Loved that job. It provided us with great experience and opportunity, and we'll forever be grateful for that. And Bryant Dunaway, who was fantastic to us. We got a lot of experience in that position and loved every second of it.
What led you to this field to even be an attorney?
Well, I was an undergrad at Tennessee Tech, and I had the opportunity to take a class taught by former judge, former prosecutor, David Patterson. And he became a mentor to me during that period, and he, of course, was a prosecutor, and he encouraged me to go to law school, and he, along with Tony Craighead, also a prosecutor, have been career mentors for me since I started. So he really motivated me to pursue law.
That's great. What about you, Bruce?
You
are?
Yeah, I grew up here in Sparta. I graduated in '97 and then went to the Marine Corps. And ever since I left, there has been this want and desire to come back to Sparta. So when I got out of the Marine Corps, I was in San Diego, I was in some big cities, and I just the small town and just what Sparta did for me growing up is something that just resonated with me. So I had the opportunity to go to Tennessee Tech and get a criminal justice degree, just like Stephanie did. And then I went to law school, and then I had the opportunity to be at the DA's office. And as soon as I was able to get back to Sparta, that's what I wanted to do. And I came back to Sparta as assistant district attorney, and I was here for 5 years. I just really wanted to give back to the community that raised me. This is something that I had a desire for. And then an opportunity arose with Stephanie and Victor to come out into private practice. And there was the real estate market, and we had now some experience under our belt. Like she said, we were prosecutors for 7 years. We tried a lot of jury trials, and we really just developed a foundation of the legal field and legal knowledge that we could bring back to the community. And when we sat down and we looked at where we wanted to go, we could have went to Putnam County, Cookeville. It's growing. It's a great place to be. We worked out of Cookeville too. But Sparta really drew us in. The people here are just fantastic. And just being back here and providing to a group of individuals and the community, like I said, that raised me was something that I really wanted to give back to.
So who would you say your biggest influence for your career choice was?
Oh, goodness. It was just dumb luck. I didn't have anybody at all that, I didn't want to be a lawyer growing up at all. That was not anything that I'd even thought about. When I got out of the Marine Corps, they were like, hey, get a criminal justice degree and you can use that you could use your years in the Marine Corps and for retirement, things of that nature. And I figured out real quick after I got my degrees, I didn't want to be in the FBI or anything like that. And I took a law class with David Patterson, Judge Patterson, and I really enjoyed that. So I took the LSAT, which is the law school admissions test, and from that point forward, the rest is kind of what I've laid out here.
Well, that's great. So what about you, Victor?
Well, similar to Bruce and Stephanie, I served as an assistant district attorney for 6 years, working under both Randy York and Bryant Dunaway, the elected district attorneys. Prior to that, I went to law school at the University of Tennessee College of Law. Before that, I took a little break between undergrad and law school to work for Verizon Wireless, where I was a customer service trainer for 7 years. During that time, I got married. You've asked about people's biggest influences, and they've spoken very highly of a person I respect, David Patterson. But I would tell you that my biggest influence was my wife. Mm-hmm. She supported me through law school. She encouraged me. She kept me going when times were hard, when classes were difficult. And we always knew that we wanted to return to where we both grew up, which was the Upper Cumberland. And in doing so, we were able to come home and we were able to raise a family here. We have 2 beautiful girls and we have a little boy on the way.
It's very exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you
So
very much.
I didn't get to ask you guys about your spouses and your children. So what about you, Stephanie? Can you give me a little history about your husband and how long you've been married?
Yes, my husband is Jeff. He is from Cookville, also Jeff Johnson, and we have been married for 11 years, together for 19 years, but we don't have any children. But that's given me an opportunity to work a lot.
Right.
So,
Which is okay.
it is, I love it.
So what about you, Bruce?
Heather McLeod, that's my wife. She's a school teacher here in Sparta, kindergarten teacher. I have 3 children. I got 2 girls, just like Victor. Him and I have been in a competition to see who could have a boy first. So I have 2 girls, and I have a little boy, 10 months old, and just super excited. You know, it's I don't get a whole lot of sleep anymore. Coffee's my best friend, but just very honored and privileged to have the family that I have.
What kind of legal services do you offer here at JMG? Victor?
Well, we're a full service law firm. We specialize in family law, criminal. We also work heavily in real estate and probate and estate work.
Okay. So which is your favorite?
Oh goodness, it's hard to pick one. The easy answer and the joke answer for a lawyer is whichever one pays us. But we found a great joy in all of them. Criminal work, being able to help people who may have been wrongly accused, or individuals who have made a mistake in their lives that need a break and need somebody to guide them through the process. Real estate, being able to help people buy their first home or celebrate selling a home. We enjoy that process greatly. Individuals who have just lost a loved one and we're able to help them through that process, or they're in the most difficult point in their life and we're able to give them support and guidance, and not just help them through the legal process, but be a confidant for the most difficult times in their life. We enjoy those as well.
I'm sure the relationship and making friends along the way is pretty good too.
It is.
Right. What about you? What's your favorite?
Well, the quick answer is probably the criminal work. That was obviously an area of the law where we had a lot of experience. A combined almost 50 jury trials in our time at the district attorney's office,
Pretty
which
amazing.
is significant experience that we have in that area, and we loved every second of it. When we were at the DA's office, we found ourselves doing all of our work together mainly. We were trying cases together. Bruce and I were in court together every Tuesday. Victor and I tried our last 2 felony cases together, and that was a fantastic
So y'all
time.
are forced together.
It was a bittersweet time because we knew at the time we were leaving and that would be our last experience in those roles. But it has been different being on the other side of the coin, so to speak, with the criminal work. And that's obviously an area where we're highly skilled and experienced. So I have enjoyed the criminal cases that we've had. I've also enjoyed getting my feet wet in the family law area. Those, to echo what Victor said, people are going through what may be the hardest thing they're going to experience in their life, and so it's helpful to have an understanding ear, someone who's willing to do a little hand holding if that's what we need, and to get somebody through a very difficult time, and we're happy and privileged to be able to do that. It's a significant honor for us for somebody to walk through our doors and hire us.
I feel like when I come in here, it's not just that you are taking care of the public, but you become their friend. And, you know, in this town, in my opinion, that's such a big thing for people to feel welcomed and not just, you know, like family. It's almost like you become family to these people. So I love that y'all have that feel here.
No, absolutely. It's about relationships. And we want people to know when they come to Johnson, McLeod, and Gurnt that they're going to be taken care of. We're there to do the worrying. We're there to do the legwork. And we are hopeful that will give them some peace of mind and comfort.
So what about you, Bruce?
A few months ago, I would probably have given an answer like Victor and just kind of touched a little bit on each category. But real estate is hands down the best thing that I think that we do here. Everybody's happy, right? Somebody's buying a house. They're becoming a homeowner. They're starting a new journey. Someone's selling a house and hopefully getting a lot of money, and we get to cut them a big check after it. So the pressures there are minimal as far as closing agents concerned. So, and then we get to work with real estate agents as yourself. You know, that's always a lot of fun, and just in the whole whole aspect of the real estate legal area is just a lot of fun to me.
And you brought that up. You also own your own title company, which is huge. A lot of attorneys do not do that. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So when we came out, we formed our own title company, JMG PLLC. So we sell title insurance. We do all the closings. You know, if there's anything wrong with the title or the passing of it through time, warranty deeds of trust, things of that nature, we can find that and we can fix those problems to make sure that the closing goes smoothly, so the homeowner, the home seller, and the homeowner have a good experience, and they're not just bogged down with issues that have been missed in the past. So, you know, we do all the title searches, we do all the closings, and we show up and we do the actual closing itself. So,
what is a typical day here at JMG for you?
Oh, wow. Typical day, we come in, we get coffee, we begin to work on a lot of real estate work, transactional work, preparing those, communicating with lenders. We'll have client meetings, go to court occasionally, and then we're right back here in front of a computer and doing our best to research law, to find the answers for people's issues, and to do so in an efficient manner that's best for our clients. And whenever we can do that, it's a good day. There's so much that goes into it, and there's so much work, and it's so enjoyable. By the time we look up, it's already 5 o'clock, and we're closing our doors, and there's just not enough time in the day in order to get everything that we want. So.
Well, and I've noticed with you guys, I know your doors close at 5, but you don't leave at 5 a lot of times. So
No,
that's
ma'am.
big. That's just a commitment that you put into your career to offer to this community, and I just love that about y'all.
Well,
Your work doesn't stop at 5.
it's like you said, the community's very close-knit, and we want to make sure that the people who have been so good to us to walk through our doors, to choose us as their law firm, that we reward them with the hard work that we put in. And whether that can be done quickly or whether it requires us to work late, that's not the issue. The issue is making sure that we take care of the people who take care of us.
So Stephanie, I'd like to know how your day starts typically when you walk in the store.
Well, I come in, and like Victor said, we normally start by, we all ascend, so to speak, on our conference room. We have our own offices, but we have found ourselves, we all work from the conference room all together most of the day. We go for coffee at the Coffee Collective, which is fantastic, the best coffee absolutely anywhere right here in Sparta. We have to have it every day, sometimes twice. Mm-hmm. We drink our coffee. We all get started with, if we don't have court, which is frequent, and we're in the office, get started on anything we need to do, any orders, any motions, any response filings. And then we have client appointments where people come in and they seek advice from us, and we make decisions about where we believe they need to go in their case, file things that we need to file, prepare motions, pleadings, responses, send things to be served, just any number of things. And like Victor said, it's before you know it, it's 5 o'clock. And in spite of the rush of the day, which I've never experienced the likes of which, you know, we laugh, we have fun, we're hard on each other, we support each other, we motivate each other. It's just great. We couldn't be happier.
I love that because you are all business, but you also have a fun side where you have fun with your work, and that's so important, I think, just in a new career and a new business, and I love to see that about y'all. What about you, Bruce?
Well, the day starts. So I want to expand upon that a little bit. Like I would not have wanted to come out into private practice by myself. I mean, you know, probably would have done well. You know, client's going to come in, but just the having fun, just liking what you do, and having people to enjoy it with has just been something that it's just been great. You couldn't ask for a better group of individuals that I have here that I get to sit with every day and work with. But our day starts, or my day, it's no different from these two and their stories. It's we come in here and we sit down, and it feels like Stephanie is doing all the work, and Victor and I sit behind some computers and just we're typing away and just, you know, solving legal issues and putting data into a computer and talking to banks and before you know it, it's 5 o'clock. It happens so quickly. There's just not enough time in the day. It feels like. So.
Well, I love that you guys are a team and you're a true team, because he will be behind the computer and you will be too, and she's like everywhere, and I love that. So it's just a good team and a good dynamic that you got going on. So is there anything that you want our town to know about yourself that we haven't covered here?
Just that we're here. We love Sparta. It was, of course, the three of us have been together for a long time, and relationships is why we came out together, like what Bruce said. And it was Bruce's idea to come to Sparta. And of course, we love Sparta. Victor and I have spent some time in Sparta, obviously through our work at the DA's office, and we trusted him. We trust each other with our lives, and we trusted him that was the right move. And he's been absolutely right. Could not be happier. And just that we're here, and we'll take care of you. We'll work hard, and we won't be outworked by anybody. And we're excited to be here.
And we're more than just a team. I mean, I consider these people my family.
Absolutely.
That are here with me, and I trust them, as Stephanie said, with my life. I trust them even more so with my business. And the things that people should know in this community is that when they hire one of us, they hire all of us. There's nothing I do that I don't work with these two individuals. We are a true partnership. We are a true team. And you're not getting one attorney, you're getting 3.
Which is big.
It is big. And there are individuals who do a great job. And not to say that one attorney can't be great. But when you have the opportunity to hire 3 for the price of one,
Can't find that anywhere.
You can't find that anywhere.
I love that. Do you want to add anything to that, Bruce?
Yeah, I mean, just saying something to the community here as far as there's no set of individuals that'll work harder for the people here in the community than we will. We go, I feel, above and beyond our call every day. You know, we're out past the close. We go to people's houses to help when they can't make it here. You know, we've been to individuals that are too sick to make it here. We've come out to their house and helped them with their issues. So we just want everyone to know that we're here. We're going to work hard for everybody, and we will not let you down. When you have an issue that is just something that's great in your life, we will be there to help you through that, to hold your hand, and just to make sure you have a friend in those situations.
Well, I appreciate you guys sitting down with me and letting us get to know about you. And from White County, from all of us, we appreciate you offering this great services that you have. And I've got the experience on the real estate side, so I appreciate that and all the work you've done for me and my clients. So we'll be seeing you again, and thank you for featuring with us.
No, Becky,
Thank you, Becky.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.